Yeah. And you mentioned about the community and working with just having that support network there. It's
Yeah.
like, what was that doing for you mentally to have that structure there?
Um, it was reassuring to me. There's like, oh, there's people who are into the same things that I'm into. They understand these feelings that I have.
Mm.
That's why they came to this place. That's why they found their way here. Something brought them here, or if if something didn't bring them there, if it was their parents, rather than a feeling that they had, if something else brought them there, something within them made them stay. They're all adults. They're all self-aware. They're all responsible. Like, nobody's forcing you to be here. Why do you choose to keep coming? There's something inside you that is shared between us.
Yeah.
There's some feeling, some awareness, some thing that keeps us both coming here. We have something in common,
Yeah.
and it's not these that they were not friends of geographical convenience.
Hmm.
They were friends on a more profound level. They were friends who, yeah, some of them were angry, but they knew that this was the place for their anger. Some of them really enjoyed the physicality of it. The Some of them really enjoyed the diet and nutrition. Some of them really enjoyed the space, the church I was telling you about. We had things in common,
Yeah. I
in valuable things.
Deep things.
Yeah,
And I
healthy things.
yeah, I think that it that sense of community and that sense of connection to people who are experiencing similar things to you is just invaluable. Like, that's part of the reason for doing this podcast, getting all different people on who've had these different experiences, because each person talks to a different branch of people,
Uh-huh.
and it's like, wait a minute, I'm having those experiences, I'm feeling these things.
Right,
Maybe that's the right avenue for me. And it's
right.
like, when you finally, I've been here for 7, 8 years now, and I've always felt like the black sheep everywhere. I always felt lost.
Uh-huh.
I always felt like
Yeah,
I had friends, I had acquaintances, but I didn't feel like I fitted in anywhere.
yeah,
And then, about a year ago, or whatever, and I started discovering this creative scene here.
yeah.
And then straight away, without even really talking to people, I'm just around all these other weirdos who have got
It's weirdos.
it's
Yes.
weirdos. It's like around all these other creative weirdos who've got their head in the clouds, talking about weird poetry and saying stupid things. I'm like,
Right,
just feel so comfortable talking to these people because they are ultimately similar to you.
right.
And then once you feel that, it's like you feel so much less alone.
Yes.
And that sense of community was something I was just like longing for so long. Just a forum or a space where you can just be yourself
Yeah.
and just
No judgment.
do whatever you need to do, and everyone else will just be supportive
Yeah.
and nothing but supportive. And it's like, it's it's so valuable. And I don't know, anyone that's not got some sense of community, because friends are
Yeah.
one thing, and friends pop up from different places. Some are geographical, some are through
Yeah.
circumstance, some are through relationships, whatever. But friends are a different kettle of fish, I think, to community and tribe,
Yeah.
because friends are there regardless, and you might not even have much in common with your friends, but they're there. But these community that you meet, that they're you just connect. You do,
Yeah.
just do, without having to say much. You
It's
do.
an unspoken
Exactly.
communication.
Exactly. It's unspoken. Everybody gets each other without having to really say or do anything.
Yeah.
And it's not much there's not necessarily much dialogue ever exchanged when you
Doesn't.
go to the dojo, or when you're training or doing a sport. You
Right.
don't need to. It's just you've all got each other's backs, you're all there,
Right.
and you're punching and kicking each other. Or
Right.
like in my case, it was always rugby, and like you're there smashing people
Yeah.
and then hugging them afterwards. And
Right.
it's like it's
This is
amazing.
this is something about me. The feelings that I have inside, the understanding I have of myself needs to be expressed and exercised through this activity. And you're here to do the same thing. We've got something in common. Don't
Yeah.
need to speak about it too much. It's a shared communication.
Yeah, it's amazing.